Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Naval Crisis, and in this video I'd like to give you a high score guide in the current dungeon ranking event. So, I spent more time on the ranking and I tried a full physical DPS team with Barret, and since it worked out for me, here's another guide. And initially I recorded a run with 5.4 million score, but since then I did more runs and I improved my rotations, trying to squeeze out as much as I could. So instead of posting that run, I'm recording again, because on my perfect run I can do 5,450,000 score, which is 40,000 score improvement, because I have optimized some details, and especially Blitzrad, which I can kill before its first charge attack, which I couldn't do initially. And other than that, I don't see what else I could improve on my runs, so it seems it's the best I can do on my own account. But if you have better stats, and especially more limit break weapons with physical attack for allies, you could go even higher. And sure, I could spend hours on every encounter trying to get few more points, because damage numbers always fluctuate and score always varies by few points, even though you do exactly the same thing, but it just depends if you have the patience for it. I don't, and it wouldn't change anything in the ranking for me anyway. But as I suspected, Barret is a great support here with Shark Slayer using only 3 AEB to debuff elemental resistance, and you could always equip another weapon ability in the first or second slot. And I also didn't expect to actually find bravery materia helpful this fast, but yes, since Barret can't buff physical attack, this bravery materia is great, especially with chance abilities in the dungeon, and same with debrave. And it's honestly great to see materia being very helpful here. And I think you could use Yuffie instead of Cloud for fire DPS with Bahamut's weapon, since all 3 bosses have either 2 bosses or adds, so Yuffie's AoE damage would be very helpful. But my Yuffie doesn't exist, so as usual, Cloud for me it is. And AEB usage is also very important, and the more AEB you use in the dungeon, random encounters included, the more it will lower your score. So it's better sometimes to sit on full AB gauge instead of just spamming it. And well, damage dealt and 1 hit max damage will increase your score. Depending on how much damage you take in the whole dungeon, it will also lower your score. But I'm using Glenn, Barret and Cloud, and Glenn is my water DPS, Barret is debuffer, and Cloud is fire DPS. And I also don't have any heals on my team, so it is quite risky, as you don't want to take too much damage, but bravery materia can act as a small emergency heal to keep Glenn and Barret above 50% HP for the buffs and debuffs to work. Barret has Give Voucher output with Crimson Flare, his skill weapon with physical defense for allies in main weapon slot because it maxes out the R ability, Shark Slayer to debuff elemental resistance, ultimate weapon, debrave, bravery and cure, and this one is just a defensive stat stick and I won't be using it. And in sub-equipment slots, Daffodil with attack for allies, another weapon with physical attack for allies, and Baharut, but ideally there would be another physical weapon with physical attack for allies, but I don't have any more of those. Glenn has Water Arcanum outfit with Leviathan, Streamax for water DPS and Slay the Day for buffs, ultimate weapon and 3 physical attack stat sticks, and in sub-equipment slots my best 2 water weapons and enemy launcher with physical ability Ponzi. Cloud has Fire Arcanum outfit with Hellfire, Bahamut sword mainly for stats, Sky Splitter for fire DPS, ultimate weapon and 3 physical attack stat sticks, and in sub-equipment slots my best 3 fire weapons, and this one is just to max out Cloud's physical attack. Alright, let's go for Masamune, but of course grab the chest on your way so you don't have to run back. And here, same thing, just wait for this attack and as soon as you get the AEB, debrave, then buff Glen and Shark Slayer twice. I just have to wait for the AB. So first one. And the second one, and now just 2 attacks with Glen. And let's see. Alright, now the trans abilities and the middle one as usual. And let's grab the chest and now the Ravens. I'm going to save here in my spot. Yes, I have those saving spots. Alright, and here debuff fire resistance and immediately attack with Cloud so he doesn't sit on full AB. Yes, we have to use it, it will be quite close. But here the second one. And switch back to the right one, and you can use bravery for that physical attack buff if you want to. I just use it because I need to spend AB on Barret anyway, so at least a few more points here, thanks to that max 1 hit damage. Alright. Now the trans abilities, the right one for physical attack team. Grab the chest and I'm going to save in my saving spot. And here those Whim Sylvans are annoying, so with Glen just try to get rid of them as quickly as possible. But the right one will attack you here, so best switch to defense to take less damage. Alright, and now the Cactuars too, because I need a little bit more on the limit gauge. Alright, and here I'm going to use Glen because I want to defeat this Cactuar as quickly as possible. So that should be quite close, but fine. And now just to get Cloud's limit gauge a little bit closer. One more here, because I need full AB with Cloud. And Glen doesn't matter, so this will be fine. And it's alright, let's go for the bunny eggs. And of course, save. Alright, debuff fire resistance twice and start attacking with Cloud and bravery on him. If you want to increase your max 1 hit damage by a little bit. It's just me hoping to get a tiny bit higher score here. And now pick the left trans ability, that's just for Blitzrad and Gallonbaloir. And here immediately debrave and Barret's ultimate weapon. And it is a little bit tricky on mobile, but just keep mashing the area. But here start debuffing Gallonbaloir and then Sahagin Prince, while also doing some DPS on them. And just one more, and also bravery on Cloud and Perfect. Let's do the double summon. Yeah, I need a tiny bit more damage on him, so just Fire Blow. Or you could use the command ability of Sky Splitter, but it's just one less AB here. And let's see. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, and here, pick the right one, because it's just for Blitzrad. And I'm going to save here, because that was a good run. And I don't want to lose it, and here, the most important thing, don't get hit by this Tripopolis A. He will do Dance of Despair if you don't kill him quickly enough, and from now on, you want to kill the other Tripopolis just with clouds, so that Glenn's AB is at full when you kill it. And alright, let's grab the last chest. And let's go for the final boss. But of course, let's save here, because I'm a professional save scammer. So here, debuff fire resistance and immediately buff with Glenn. Bravery on him, and just keep doing those single target attacks, because you need to squeeze in 3 of them. And the last one, and alright, Leviathan time. It's close, very short window of time to do that, so have to press quickly. But let's see. Alright. Alright, I'll take it. Tiny bit improvement, but I'm very fine with that. But also I don't see what else I could improve on my run, so I think I have reached the limit. But if you have some better weapons, materia, high winds, brands, anything, so you could go even higher with that, definitely. But yeah, I hope you found my guide helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and so I hope to see you next one.